Almond, and today we are going to continue with our ingredients series, and as promised we're coming today with almond oil, sweet almond oil to be exact, because I think there's like a bitter type of almond oil, but this is sweet almond oil. If you have not checked out my previous videos on different ingredients, make sure you click the little information button somewhere in this video and it will show you all the videos that we've done so far, or look in the description box and you can check out the videos too. These ingredients are in your everyday products that you use, so you do want to know some information about it. And then also you can use these ingredients alone in your mix, your spritz bottle, in your little concoctions. You can use it to create your own products. So it's really good to know like what these things do to your hair. Sweet almond oil can be compared to coconut oil because it's a light oil. So when you use it as a pre-poo, it's okay to put it directly on your hair and scalp and put a plastic cap on there and, you know, keep it on for about 30 minutes or so and then go in with your normal wash day. And it's okay to do that because, again, it's a pre-poo and you're washing it out and you're going to get all those amazing benefits of having sweet almond oil in your hair. It's a great oil to mix with other oils. It's a carrier oil. So you can use it with olive oil and castor oil, and it will make an amazing concoction for your hair. You will notice that your hair will be stronger. It'll have a sheen to it. I actually use sweet almond oil on my hair. I used it in my spritz bottle. Another way you can use sweet almond oil is you can use it as kind of like a deep conditioning treatment or a protein treatment at the same time. I have a recipe for you, and I'll put that graphic right here. You can mix jojoba oil with the sweet almond oil, and then use 1 egg yolk, because of course eggs have protein, and then these oils, the sweet almond oil has protein as well because it's a protein. It's nuts. You know, we eat nuts for protein, so of course this oil has protein as well. So it's kind of like a protein treatment and deep conditioning treatment. So you mix and I'll have the exact measurements on the graphic because I do not remember the measurements. But you mix those 3 ingredients together, and then you mix in some warm water. Warm water. Let me stress that again. Warm water. W-A-R-M. Warm water. Because if you use hot water, of course, that's going to kind of cook the egg. So you don't want that to happen. So once you have the oils, the yolk, and the warm water nice and mixed up, then you can just pour that onto your strands, and it will really get into your strands. Put this on for about 15 to 30 minutes with a plastic cap because you don't want it to be super messy or anything. Put a plastic cap on, and then you can just rinse it out, and your hair, the elasticity of your hair should be like crazy, and your hair will just be amazing. You will see a nice shine to it. Like coconut oil, almond oil is a great sealant, but again, I don't recommend you use it directly on your hair. You can try it out, but for me, I don't like using it directly on my hair, so using this in like a spritz would be really good. You can mix this with castor oil, and if you think of castor oil, as soon as I think of castor oil, I think of length. Like everyone says that castor oil makes your hair grow. Well, so does sweet almond oil, so if you mix those two together, it's like a magical combination. And also, a lot of people don't like the smell of castor oil because it has that like burnt scent. Well, sweet almond oil has a kind of like a sweet scent. yeah, it's kind of like a sweet scent. So if you add this to castor oil, then it should tone down the scent like tremendously. So again, that's another awesome combination. And you know, adding the olive oil wouldn't hurt as well. So those three work really good together. If you have an issue with split ends, and you don't want to keep getting trims like all the time, it's known that sweet almond oil actually helps mend those split ends, so you may be able to skip a trim 1 month or something. There's vitamins A, B1, B6, magnesium, and also, like I said earlier, protein. So there's so many nutrients and vitamins in this oil, so it has to be great for our hair, right? And just like all the other ingredients and oils that we've talked about, all of these great things that it does for our hair basically promotes growth, new growth. It helps with moisture. It heals the split ends. Your hair will be super shiny and just look so vibrant. So yeah, this is a great oil to add to your collection. And of course, like I say always, just make sure you do kind of like an allergy test before you start using this type of oil. But overall, it's amazing. I don't see any thing wrong with this oil, except, like I said, for my hair, I can't use it directly on my hair unless it's a pre-poo or like a deep conditioning type of deal where I have to rinse it out and it'll still reap the benefits from the oil. So I don't know if, you know, if it's like that for everyone, but I like to give that suggestion. Because as you guys know, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. So if you have this potent oil where even though it's a lighter oil, it still can be really heavy and it can clog your pores and all of that. So I just like getting the benefits out of it and then rinsing it out, you know what I mean? But anyway, I hope you guys learned a thing or two about sweet almond oil. Again, check out my previous videos about all the different other oils that we touched on. But yeah, I'll come to you guys with another video. The next one we're going to be doing is jojoba oil. I remember when I first went natural, I called it jojoba oil because it do look like jojoba. But it's jojoba oil. But yes, we'll be talking about that in our next video. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye, girls. Mwah. If you are not following my new blog and website, definitely head over to www.etsblogmag.com. I have an entire new website now where everything is housed in one area.